And I honestly thought to myself, man, that was me 10 to 15 years ago. Where did that girl go? And I had a moment of pride. I was proud of myself. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If my eye waters a lot, just know I literally just had a mosquito fly into my eye. So that happened. It is Saturday, August 3rd. Ghost is here, being his extra sniffy self as usual. And I am feeling rejuvenated, excited. If you have been watching, you know I started my new job yesterday. And I had a blast. I was there all day. I work 8:30 to 5 currently. That could change. I'm hoping it doesn't. Because literally if it changes from 8:30 to 5 to 8 to 5, literally the only thing that changes in that workday is I get an extra half an hour for lunch. So instead of a half an hour lunch, I get an hour lunch, which to me is a waste of time. I don't need that long of a lunch, especially when I get 2 15-minute paid breaks in the morning and in the afternoon. So I'm hoping I stay with the 8:30 to 5. I have revamped my routine over the last week, minus today. Today I ex-nayed that routine because I forced myself to go out and do Instacart, so that way I made at least some money for the week and I'm not entirely relying on my savings. I did not want to go out today. I was mentally battling myself the entire day, but we'll get to that later. I tried recording this last night on our evening walk last night, which, mind you, I didn't even want to do. Had to give the arm a rest. So, other arm. Hi. Camera's there now. Got to stay focused on that. So, I tried recording this last night. I was exhausted. I had so much fun yesterday, but it was mentally exhausting. So, yes, I socialize with a lot of people doing Instacart, but it's a different kind of socializing. Yesterday, I was being introduced to a whole bunch of people all day long. I probably met 50 to 60 new people yesterday that I've never met before. And like, granted, yes, when I'm at the store grocery shopping, I see a lot of people, but I don't physically interact with those people very often. It's, oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. That's 90% of my reaction. Have a good day. Interaction with these people. And it was a blast. We learned a lot about the company yesterday. We learned a lot about our benefits. Guys, the benefits for this freaking company blow my mind. They give me, you ready for this? I've never heard of this before. 6 2-hour, yeah, you heard me right, 6 2-hour medical appointment paid hours. That's 12 medical appointment paid hours. So if I say, hey, I have a medical appointment Tuesday at 3 o'clock, I leave at 3 o'clock and I get paid until 5, whether the appointment takes 2 hours or not. I have never heard of a company giving benefits like that. I get float pay. It's float hours, vacation hours, and sick hours. The sick hours, whatever's left over, half of it rolls over into the float hours of the following year. And then my vacation hours roll over every year. I get new... I just had a bug fly in my mouth, guys. I get new float hours and new sick hours every year, and new medical appointment hours every single year. Like, and there's more. It's not that, it doesn't stop there. That's just some of it. I am in a group. I think there's 8 of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there's supposed to be 8 of us in training. There was only 7 yesterday, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So, there's 8 of us in training, which is really nice. Everyone in training is super nice. I actually met another YouTube vlogger. Her name is Stephanie, or Steph. And, she followed my channel. I followed her channel. I will put her channel information down in the video description below. Guys, go check her out. Give her a follow. And yeah, she's a fellow Instacarter. Come on, I really don't want to be under the tree that just had 2 huge branches fall off. I don't think I told you guys about that. Yeah, that happened about 5 minutes before Ghost and I came through this area the other day. We heard it happen, and I was actually running late for our walk that morning because I forgot I had to grind coffee and all things, and we heard that right as we were about to come around the corner, which means Ghost and I could have been crushed by that. And they were huge. It went across the entire road. If I still have the picture in my phone, I will insert it right here for you guys. I can't remember if I deleted it or not after I showed my parents. But anyways, yeah, Steph is awesome. She's super bubbly, and she has her own channel. I found it hilarious that there's a fellow YouTube vlogger in my training class. So her stuff will be down in the video description below. Go check her out. She is amazing. And yeah, we're also going to talk about some of the things that I realized about myself during this first day of job orientation. So I'm not too sure how many of you are watching that have actually known me for like my entire life, or at least the last 10 to 15 years. But I have always been, come on, Ghost, you're stopping and sniffing at everything. I have always been a very shy individual, but also a very aggressive individual, which was a protection thing I've learned. Come on, Ghost. Good boy. And very to myself. I've always been an introvert. I've never had too many friends. I was never the one to speak out. I was always the one that sat in the back of the class. Back of the class or the front of the class, but I was always silent. Never raised my hand unless I was called on. Like, because I wasn't raising my hand, they would make sure I was paying attention and call out. And I've kind of noticed that that's changed. I was looking in the back of my training class, and there was one person in particular who was acting like I was acting 10 years ago. And I honestly thought to myself, man, that was me 10 to 15 years ago. Where did that girl go? And I had a moment of pride. I was proud of myself because I never thought I would get out of that state. I was open, I was bubbly, I was talking to people, I was raring to go, I was joining in on conversation. Like, if you've known me most of my life and you hadn't seen me in 10 years, and then you saw me at this event, at this orientation, you wouldn't recognize me personality-wise, in my opinion. Why are we being so sniffy? Come on. Well, go figure. He was being super extra sniffy and walking slow because he was looking for a spot. Sir, you were out 10 minutes before we left for the house. And you refused to do anything but pee. My goofy flugy. He has no cares in the world right now. He is happy as can be. Anyways, like I was saying, so it just blows my mind, the growth in myself that I didn't realize I had. Instead of going over and sitting at a table by myself for lunch, I sat at a table with other members of the team and actually had a conversation on lunch, was trying to be friendly. I invited someone over from another table who was sitting by herself. It's like, hey, don't sit by yourself. Like, we're a team. Like, come, there's room at this table. Slide the chair over. Come join us. She didn't end up joining us, but that's perfectly okay. So, so we are doing really good. This is going to be a very good thing for me. It was really nice seeing the potential for leadership. We met so many people that have been there for 5, 10. There was one person, I think he said he was there for 29 years. And he's been in every position in the company just because he wanted to learn the different positions. Obviously, some positions he knows better than others, which he clearly admitted to. But that's just cool to me. And we had calls with people who are working from home, because after 3 years, you can do a hybrid where you can choose to work a couple days from home as long as you're in office for 3 days of the week. Come here, Ghost. I know, he's out there today. We got a car coming. So it was refreshing. And yeah, it was just amazing. But I did come home exhausted. And I can't wait to do it all again next week. Where are we going? We going over here now? You're deciding to walk on the grass? It actually amazes me how much he prefers to walk on the pavement over the grass when we're out on walks together. He's such a silly floof. So there is still so much that I need to learn about this position and about this company, but it is a Rochester-born company, guys. They do not skimp on their employees. Guys, you know what they had for lunch? It said on the pamphlet, the orientation pamphlet, it said there was going to be a boxed lunch provided for orientation day. So I brought my own food just in case it looked like it was a 2-day-old tuna fish sandwich kind of thing, which I actually told my supervisor. And you know what they served us? They served us barbecue beef brisket, fried chicken thighs, chicken fry, fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, baked macaroni and cheese, a whole salad, cookies, jalapeno cheddar cornbread. They had sodas, they had canned Dasani, they had, guys, boxed lunch. Excuse my French, but my ass. That's a whole 5-course meal right there. And the cookies. So I totally went almost 1,100 calories over my calorie count yesterday, and that's an estimate. I came home and kind of plugged in what we had and just kind of threw in the best substitutes. Come on, Ghost. Come on, let's go. And yeah. And to finish the day off, you know, I had a piece of chocolate. Because I had already spoiled the day with my diet, so I might as well indulge on a nice maple cream filled piece of dark chocolate that I had left over from Easter. Don't worry, it's still good. Come on, what? We're getting super sniffy again, guys. So, I love my supervisors. They are all genuine. They gave us their entire history with the company. They are all super nice and understanding. Like, I'm excited. So, excited. I came home last night exhausted. I came home last night dreading getting up and going to do Instacart work today. I dread going to do something that 6 months ago I loved. That is sad. Now, did I do good today? Yes, I made my goal. But I also sat for 3 hours of the 7.5 that I was out there. So I listened to music to try and push through everything. Every time I went to turn on my audiobook is when I would get an order. But I went out today and it was a mental battle, guys. Like, I pouted the entire way through making my lunch last night. I went to bed at 8:45. I was so exhausted. I woke up at 4:30 to do my regular start because I was so mentally taxed this entire past week in anticipation of starting this new job. I didn't work Wednesday or Thursday like I originally had planned on doing. Come on, really? We don't walk backwards, sir. He just tried pulling me backwards. He must have gotten a scent. Yeah, he's got a scent. He only does that when he's got a scent. Yeah, they picked that up. But that was days ago, honey. There was a pile of rocks back there. Come on. Let's go. Goofy. So yeah, I managed to get through today. I came home and I relaxed and I watched some TV and I made myself an amazing cheeseburger for dinner. I'm having it again tomorrow, actually. It was so good. I had an extra burger patty that I made, so that'll be for tomorrow. But I have a feeling this video is getting like a little longer than I want. So we are actually going to end it here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Come on, Ghost. I want to get home, honey. Thank you guys so much for watching. That was my update for you on the new job. More to come. Stay tuned. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Go check out my new team members' channel. Links are down in the description. And we will see you in that next video.